What's up, everybody? It's the Digital World Podcast. And the timing, we've talked about the FedNow payment system, but I think this will be very clear to you as to what it is. And I think there's a lot of talk about CBDCs and, you got to reject them, this, so forth and so on. But I think it's going to come much more subtly and in a way that we're starting to see take shape right now by guaranteeing the deposits fully from banks and the Fed, taking on their balance sheet onto their own. It's a way for them to kind of bridge the gap. And so let's take a look at what it is and how it can be done.
I found something yesterday interesting. It's called FEDNOW. Here's how it works. Cut one.
Today, people and businesses expect to make and receive payments at the click of a button any time of the day, every day of the year. And most expect their financial institutions to offer or support payment services that meet the speed and convenience they seek. In fact, 3 in 4 businesses and 2/3 of consumers surveyed think it's important that their bank or credit union offer faster payments.
Right.
Financial institutions interested in meeting these demands can use the Federal Reserve's upcoming FedNow service to build innovative payment offerings that can help them retain and attract customers and avoid losing out to the competition. With the FedNow service launching in 2023, the time to start preparing is now.
Right.
What can financial institutions do to get ready? A bank or credit union should first get a sense of the demands and trends in the market. Let's take a look at how one financial institution might do this. Meet Jill, the CEO of Community Bank.
Jill's going to the Fed and saying, can we have your non-blockchain system and have it so we can give everybody a credit card or a bank card, and it won't say FedNow on it, but it'll be the engine of FedNow, where they just swipe their card and instantaneously they can buy something. We need something faster, and we want it to go through the Fed every time we make a purchase of something.
What could possibly go wrong with this system?
Well, they want you to know this is an alternative for a Fed coin. Yeah. Yeah, they're saying, no, we want you to know clearly, this is not to introduce central bank digital currency, a CBDC. No. This is an alternative to that. Why do you?
It doesn't sound like much of an alternative. It sounds like the same thing.
Well, no, because you'll have a bank card instead. It'll be your local bank doing it.
It looks like one thing, but it is another. And also, Jill is a man. That's how the video ends. We didn't get to that part, but that's how it ends. You find out that Jill, the CEO of Community Bank,
wow,
he's a dude.
So there you have it. And so that FedNow payment system is basically getting, it will provide instant liquidity to different entities. And you're going to start seeing that a lot of people will want to go and use the services that the Fed has to offer, especially if they're insolvent. And remember that the Fed's balance sheet is basically limitless. It is limitless. There's no bounds. Now check this out.
Simply flooded the system with money.
Yes, we did. That's another way to think about it. We did.
Where does it come from? Do you just print it?
We print it digitally. So we as a central bank, we have the ability to create money digitally. And we do that by buying treasury bills or bonds or other government guaranteed securities. And that actually increases the money supply. We also print actual currency and we distribute that through the Federal Reserve banks.
Simply flooded the system with money.
Yes, we did. That's another way to think about it. We did.
Okay. And then take a listen again to what he says to that.
Where does it come from? Do you just print it?
We print it digitally, so we as a central bank, we have the ability to create money digitally, and we do that by buying treasury bills or bonds or other government guaranteed securities, and that actually increases the money supply. We also print actual currency, and we distribute that through the Federal Reserve banks.
So they can just print it digitally as much as they want, no limit. And I want you guys to see this. So their drinking water now becomes available with their ID cards. Now they think this is exciting. They think this is exciting, but in reality, it's going to control them. And so, folks, if you don't have your card, your identification, you will not get your goods. And that's what's going to start happening. And people are like, oh, that's so nice, right? Because they've never had something like this. But it's going to be for a means of control. So here is some debris that was falling over Sacramento, California. And so that's interesting. Wonder what it is. But anyways, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. It's the Digital World Podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode.